How you doing, man?
All good, bro. How you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Good, thank you. So
Excellent.
we're to talk about your new single, Mood.
Yeah.
What was the creative process like for this one? How does one come about then?
Do you know what? Funny enough,
Yeah,
um, I went to the cinema to watch Queen and Slim.
that is a quality movie.
Quality,
That's a
yeah.
quality movie. Yeah.
And yeah, in the Uber from the cinema back to my house, I wrote Mood completely.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but yeah, that's literally it. So at that point, I never had the instrumental or nothing. I literally
Yeah.
just wrote it in my mind. Um, and then I linked the producer, Deanie Boy,
Okay.
and I made him hear. Basically, I recorded it on my like on the phone, just a cappella, and
Right.
just kind of like, yeah, you that's a move, just giving him the tempo.
Yeah.
And then he made the instrumental around that, basically. Yeah.
That's mad, man. I mean, I can understand like that film, like the dynamic between the two main characters.
Yeah.
It's like the relationship that you got across in the song as well.
Yeah, 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 for
Um,
sure.
Yeah, that's mad. I mean, like, I get what you mean. Like, you made the lyrics, and then you got the beat, and then they went back, did some stuff, then came back to you, and that's crazy. Usually, it's like the beat, then the
Yeah,
lyrics.
yeah.
You
Usually
know what I mean?
the instrumental was there first, but yeah, this time around, yeah, it was. To be fair, a lot of my music is kind of like that,
Yeah,
because I don't physically write. I just kind of think of the stuff in my mind and store them in there. So
yeah,
a
yeah. I
lot of
mean,
the times, it's I'm not in a studio session, so I just have it there, and then I'll explain what I want the beat to be like.
I get you.
Or I might even start the production myself. I'll start making the beat myself, and then I'll
Mm.
pass it on for it to be finished or whatnot.
I
But yeah,
mean,
Mood was
yeah,
definitely a Queen and Slim inspired, and then just taking real life scenarios and adding that in there. Just,
yeah, of
you know what
course.
I mean, just sprinkling some real life scenarios.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get that. I can see that from listening to it. I mean, like, yeah, I heard. Well, not even heard. I've read that the way that you go about making music is that you listen to music and then make up in your head. You don't do like the traditional way. You write it down. And I mean,
yeah, yeah. I
I heard
used
as well.
to,
Yeah,
I used to write down, but I find I'm actually so I've been doing the not writing down for so long now that I need to actually get back to writing down because
mm,
um I feel like it gives me more of a focus in terms of like I think it's just retaining the art form of actually writing. Do you know what I mean? It's
definitely.
all good keeping it up in my head, but I've got so
Mm,
many other things in my head that
yeah, of
it would
course.
just free it up a little bit. It would be good
Yeah,
to
yeah,
actually
yeah,
look back through stuff that I've written. Whereas once I write them, the reason why I ended up like this as well is because performing is like one of my favorite things to do. So
hmm
what I find is if I wrote it in my mind, it's already locked in there. So whenever I need to rap it to somebody, I really 10 times out of 10 I'm gonna remember it because it's already there. It's not like
definitely.
I had to remember it from what I wrote on paper. It's already in
Yeah,
my head. So
yeah,
yeah,
of course. And I mean, I know, I like you have to exercise that muscle in your brain to keep getting better. And yeah,
exactly,
that's exactly
exactly.
what I mean. But I've learned that you grew up in Kingston, in Jamaica, and from a young age, that's where your music journey started, and you're
Yeah,
exposed to reggae and dancehall music. Do you think that that exposure to that type of music inspired songs like this one, this song "Mood"?
yeah, for sure. I feel like so I was born in Jamaica, Kingston.
Yeah.
Really, I grew up in London. So I was
Okay.
in Jamaica up until maybe 5, 6 years old. And then from
Okay.
there, it was the UK.
Mm,
But again, London is like a melting pot of so many different cultures. So
definitely.
I definitely think within all of the cultures, the Caribbean and Africa and whatnot, it runs through a lot of these neighborhoods. So
Yeah.
dancehall music being one of the most prominent music that I grew up listening to, it definitely played a part for sure. But me being removed from the UK in 2014 and going back to Jamaica enhanced it because Jamaica is a place where the music doesn't stop. Like it doesn't
Sounds
stop.
like it. It
Yeah,
sounds
it
like it.
doesn't stop. Even when you're sleeping in some distance somewhere, you'll be hearing something. So
Yeah.
I think all of that just seeped into my psyche, and it definitely influenced me to do songs like Mood, because I'm
Yeah.
I'm not rapping on Mood at all.
Just
It's not.
chilled, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this Mood is more it's my Jamaican side rather than
100%.
my British side, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it stays with you. Like, obviously, growing up from such a young age and coming to the UK, it does stay with you. As you
Of
said, it's
course.
ingrained on you. And I
Yeah.
mean, you said as well that when you went back to Jamaica, it allowed you to feel a lot more in tune with yourself. And when you returned to the UK, you wanted to remain true to yourself. Do you think that these type of songs like Mood, because I listened to your Daily Duppy and I've heard your song of Millions, I think they're quality. They're different styles to this one. Do you think that this is more you as an artist?
I think all of them are, to be fair. I think that is what it is in terms of me as an artist. I'm like, there's different categories of artists, and I feel like I'm in the category of you don't know what you're gonna get, but you just know it's gonna be a quality, basically.
Yeah, of course.
I don't feel, for example, like the song with Millions, I don't feel like that every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
It's
So
mood,
for
isn't
me,
it?
that's me reflecting just how I am truly. It's like when I left the watching Queen and Slim in the cinema, I didn't feel like the Daily Duppy.
No way, yeah, of course.
You know what I'm trying to say? So
you're influenced by that too.
Yeah, so I'm influenced by literally just how I'm feeling. I don't want to be boxed into making one type of music. I wanna be able to express myself as freely as I can, basically. And I think as well, one thing I've learned from doing music for so long is you can't please everybody at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
So whenever, for example, there might be someone who heard Pounds and Dollars, they're like, yeah, but I want to hear something a bit more mellow. So now I give them Mood, and they're like, yes, this is what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Someone that we hear Mood and think, oh, I wanted to hear something a bit more drilly. So you can't, do you know what I mean? So you can't please everybody at the same time. So what it is for me, it's like, at least if they have the options to choose between my music of which sound they want to select, basically.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you have different sounds, you can appeal to more people, and that's great for you, isn't it? Yeah, and like, I mean, a lot of your tracks, and even you said yourself, you want to entertain and educate at the same time. This obviously is more of an entertainment, not like an educational one, more of an entertainment. I definitely felt that listening to her. Just probably chill out. I mean, I really rate the high pitch parts. It's like the chilled out. Like it's probably nice. I get exactly what you mean, mate. 100%. And I mean, were there any artists that inspired you listen to this, or do you think you're just going for your own sound?
Yeah, for sure, plenty of artists. In terms of the sound itself, I'd say I'm not sure if you've heard of an artist from Jamaica called Dexter Daps. Have you heard of Dexter Daps? Check him out.
You put me onto him. Yeah, for sure.
Check him out. He's sick. But this is like along the lines of music that he makes, like very like raw, explicit content. Ladies love it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Dexter definitely, I'd say, inspired the comfortability, I guess. I mean, Jamaican music, dancehall music has always had that explicitness to it, where it's just raw, and you'd be like, "Right, I can't believe they just said that on a song."
Yeah, I get that. It is very explicit, but like at the same time, it is, I don't know, like it's a certain type of song that makes you feel a certain way. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. So it's designed for a specific thing.
Exactly.
It's designed for that. So yeah, like when you're in a certain type of mood and you play the song, it then makes sense. If you're not in that mood, it can then maybe get you in that mood. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the intention. Yeah, I get you. That's so dope. So from researching you, I've come across some certain sources and stuff like that, but you're going to be releasing a project called The Return of the Immigrant, right?
Yeah.
Would that be an album, or is it just a single?
So do you know what? With Return of the Immigrant, it's more than a mixtape, but it's less than an album. So I've been referring to it as a project.
A project. Okay, I get you. Yeah.
So it's like it's a project, and it's a collection of music that I've been recording, writing and recording, I'd say, within the last 7 years. So you're gonna have like different perspectives of my real life on there. So there's songs on there that I wrote while being in Jamaica and not being aware of when I was gonna come back to the UK.
Yeah.
And then there's songs on there now that I'm back in the UK. So it's a whole journey, basically. It's a whole journey.
That's like a really good idea, because it shows that period of your life.
Exactly.
And I mean, from researching you as well, I've come across your journey, and I think it's one that's really inspiring, like 100%. And I love the way that you talk about it so passionately, and you're so proud of it. And I think it's as I said, great to see. Do you think that your experience and this project coming out, you can be like a sort of a role model and like a figure for people in the same scenario as you, and change and challenge that perspective of what people deem as an immigrant?
Yeah, definitely. I think less of even like a role model, because I feel like a role model, there's a lot of pressure on being a role model.
Yeah,
I
I get
feel
you.
like for me, all I can do is give. How
Mm-hmm.
people receive isn't up to me. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's like I've gone through the situation, and I know there's people that are still going through that. I'm still going through it, really. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm really scarred from everything that happened
I
with
can
me.
imagine, mate, honestly.
So really and truly, it's like, yeah, I want people to kind of use me as hope, and as something to
Definitely.
say like, yo, if I'm supposed to make it through this, I'm gonna make it through it.
Yeah,
Because
of course.
honestly speaking, bro, I'm the only person that I know, bar maybe two people, who I know who've been removed or slash deported from
Mm-hmm.
the UK, who have actually made it back to the UK. It's very rare. It
It's
doesn't
very
really,
rare. Yeah,
yeah, it
very
doesn't
rare.
really happen. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
being blessed to be able to be here again and put this project out. I'm definitely want to be the voice for changing what the narrative of an immigrant is.
Yeah.
Because when you break down the definition, it's just somebody who's migrated from one place to another. But
Mm-hmm.
um, and it being an illegal immigrant is synonymous with the word immigrant.
Yeah,
And
of
I want
course.
to
Yeah.
change that. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like it's not a bad thing if you've literally moved from one place to another
It
place.
isn't. It
We do
literally
it
isn't.
all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
mean, like, yeah, I go uni of Birmingham, and I move to Birmingham all the
there
time.
you
I go back
go.
and
There
forth.
you
Everyone does
so,
it.
so there you go. You've now migrated within the Birmingham
Exactly, mate.
community. You get what I'm trying to say? So for me, I feel like, because growing up, I definitely had that negative connotation of being an immigrant. It's like
Yeah.
almost like, even when you heard it, you definitely didn't want anyone to call you that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? But when I break it down, it's like, no, we need to. It's not even like I'm changing the definition of it. We're
Yeah.
just reminding people of what the definition of it is. So
Yeah, of
yeah, like,
course.
so for example, hence
Yeah, no, I was gonna say you're
yeah, I'm
jumping.
wearing a proud immigrant hoodie now.
Yeah.
These are part of my clothing line that's
Mm-hmm.
also coming out as well. So
Yeah, shout out
yeah,
for
it's
that.
just really having a say and having a voice for the people who
Mhm.
don't have a platform like I do, basically just representing for them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, now is definitely the most relevant time, because, like, literally, going off earlier in the summer, the Euro final, the backlash from that with all those
Yeah,
three players, and
yeah,
do you know what? Yeah, that was something that was a negative moment.
yeah.
And I don't know if you're aware of Emma Raducanu, the woman who just won the US Open tennis,
No.
18 years old. So basically, yeah, I'm in the car yesterday, and she's won it. And her mum's Chinese, her dad's Romanian, and I
Mm-hmm.
think she was born in Canada, or she grew up in Canada for a bit and came over to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And she's 18. She's done something incredible for Britain,
Yeah.
and people are going, "We won't accept her because she's not from here." And
Oh
you're
wow.
thinking, and like, you look at the England players, right,
Yeah.
and you think that's negative, and that shouldn't have happened anyway. But that's a negative, and this is a positive.
Yeah.
When is it? When is this going to stop? And I mean, you've said before, you've said in an interview, I was just the kid whose parents were from Jamaica.
That's it.
Whatever you do, it follows you. And I think you're right in challenging these norms, and challenging what people deem as an immigrant, because it's not something that should be bad. It should be
Yeah.
something that's celebrated.
That's it. That's it. Like you said, like, okay, England lost the football match. We're all passionate
Yeah,
about football, so I
of
get
course.
you'd feel a certain type of way, but that still
Yeah,
doesn't give an excuse to be racist or be that sort of negative way towards the players.
yeah,
So if you want to use that as an excuse, oh, we lost, I was just upset in the moment. Okay,
mm.
cool. She's now won.
Yeah. There's no excuse now, is
There's
there?
no
Like,
excuse now. Do you know
when's
what
it
I
going
mean?
to stop? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's ridiculous. But like, I think I mean, with those three players and Emma and yourself, I think we should be proud and we should be privileged that we get to have people as talented as you showing off our country and our
yeah,
culture. I think it's an
yeah,
amazing
yeah,
thing. And
yeah,
so
man.
yeah, no, I wish you the best luck with the project, because you're doing the
Thank
right thing for
you.
sure.
Appreciate it.
And
Appreciate it.
I mean, I saw, I believe you said this. You said that you want to make your story into a series.
Yeah, yeah.
If that's the case, who do you want to play you?
I don't know, man. I feel like it's difficult. It's difficult. I want to
Yeah.
do it. I want to do it soon enough to the point where I can still play some part.
Okay. Yeah, I get
You
you.
know what I mean? Like I don't want to do it like when I'm this old man and now I can't play a role in there anymore. So I
You
think,
probably could. You could. There's
yeah, I
no.
could probably I'd still do something within it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
like when I speak on this, I'm talking like ASAP, like ASAP. I want to definitely do this as soon as possible. So
Yeah.
it would be more, I guess, having like children actors to play the younger versions of me and then
Okay.
teenage version. And then now, if I can then play from there, that'd be
Yeah.
perfect. That'd be perfect.
So you'd actually cast yourself as
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Definitely. I
'Cause the
mean, like,
acting,
yeah.
we dabble in the acting as well. So I've done Top Boy. I've also
No
done,
way.
yeah, I was in Top Boy before I was removed from the UK.
You're in
I,
Top Boy.
yeah, I'm in Top Boy season 2, I believe.
What?
Um,
What? So yeah. I'm sorry. I
when you
can't
watch
actually
it, when you
remember.
watch it, now that I've said it,
Yeah.
watch it again, you're gonna be like, oh.
No. Wait, what character were you? Because I'm literally religiously watched it.
I'm like, so that if you watch season 2,
Yeah.
I think there's a couple episodes. There's a rapper actually.
Yeah.
He's in the studio sessions. I don't want to give it away if anyone ain't watched
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I'm just trying to remember, but that's
But
actually mad.
if you watch it, it's like something happens within the studio, basically.
I,
So I'm in a scene with Kano. There's a couple scenes that I think I'm in a scene. I'm also in a scene with Asher D as well.
that's
Um,
mad.
but yeah, so we've done Top Boy. We've also done the Intent 2. I'm not sure if you've watched the Intent.
No, I don't think I have.
The Intent is like it was released in cinemas within the UK.
Yeah.
I believe it's on Netflix now as well. But I'm in
Okay.
the Intent 2.
Okay. It
Um,
works.
and I've done like other short films and stuff like that as well. So
That's
uh,
mad.
yeah, so the acting is definitely something that I dabble in as well. So yeah, definitely if I could play the role of
Yeah.
myself and cast myself, for sure, I'd love that.
Yeah. No, that'll be decent. 100%. I'll look forward to that for sure. But other than the piece of what you're bringing out in the rest of the year, is there anything else that you're planning to do?
Yeah, so we're gonna have the Return of the Immigrant headline show
Oh, nice.
after the project's released,
Okay.
and hopefully get to take that on the road and tour it, and just lots and lots more music, man.
Definitely.
I have so much music to release, but this project, I feel like after going through everything I went through, returning to the UK, I need to put this body of work out kind of
Definitely.
first, and then from there I can scatter on and start doing what I need to do. Do you know what I mean? Separate
Yeah.
to this
Definitely. Well, no.
chapter of
Honestly.
my life for sure. Do you know what I mean? So
Honestly, I think everyone needs to hear it, and I wish you the best luck with it because it's the
thank
right
you.
thing to do. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
I think I will wrap up here.